Yes guys, thanks for coming back. Welcome to part 4 of the regional series. Today will be another short one because we're looking at Stunfisk. We're going to look at Stunfisk in the camp, we're going to look at Stunfisk getting his battle, also we're going to look at Stunfisk walking around as well. So please hit that subscribe and give it a like and sit back and enjoy the video. Okay guys, so we've got both the Stunfisk here. These are the Unova Stunfisk. And you can see the difference is clear. Unova Stunfisk is actually overall a slightly lighter colour along with that blue, but the first thing you see is the blue. But if you look carefully, you can see it's actually a bit of a lighter orange as well, and a bit of a lighter brown as well. And I really like the difference here. Actually, I'm one of the Stunfisk fans. Not everyone loves Stunfisk, but I do quite like this. And as you can see, it's quite, I say, a very obvious difference, which I do like. Thank you guys. Let's go on to the next ones and look at the Galarian Stunfisk as well now. Okay, and here we have the Galarian Stunfisk, so the new Stunfisk, and these guys, I like Stunfisk. I've got to say, these guys, the difference for me isn't as good as the other difference, like, and it's weird, because clearly, as you can see, they are completely different colours. You've got the green and you've got the yellow, and the yellow is the shiny. Now, I actually like the green look even more than the yellow on this one, I've got to say, but I also feel like, although the colours are different, you've got brown and yellow, you've got these sort of the darker sort of grey, brown, and the green, and yes, they're obviously different, however, for me, it's not a big enough change compared to the other two. So I'll let these guys go. And of course, let's look at these two shinies together. So as you can see here, these shinies are very, very different from region to region. Let's be honest, like normally there's a small sort of change that look very similar, but I actually think the designs on these are completely different. You've got a very smooth and rounded look, and you've got a very sharp, spiky look. And it's really obvious to me that these two are, although they're the same family of Pokemon, they are very, very different. Real difference here between the two. At the moment though, I've got to say, for me, Unova Stunfisk is doing it for sure, I've got to say. Okay, so here we are back in the Crown Tundra, as always, and we're going to look at Unova Stunfisk first and see how it moves. I've got a good idea of this because I think we've got a good clue in the camp, but let's run around and see what happens. And there you go. So yeah, looks like Unova Stunfisk is quite easy. It's literally gliding. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's not actually on the floor. It's actually slightly above the floor. Can we get a good angle? Yeah, so you can see it's literally just gliding across. Basically, it's flying. But a very smooth movement, very comfortable movement, so I really like that. It's not the quickest again, I'm going slow, otherwise I would leave it behind. But I do really like it. I like the way it just waves across, so I do like that. Let's check out Galarian Stunfisk now and see how that one goes. Right, and here we have Galarian Stunfisk. So this guy looks like he's definitely on the ground. He's very flat. He's definitely on the floor. Let's run around and see what happens when we move. Oh my, this guy is really taking his time. So he's very, very slow. He picks up a little bit, but yeah, very, very slow. I'm literally going to have to stop. Otherwise, I'd leave him in the dust. And again, I don't know why they do this. They make Pokemon move so slow that they wouldn't stay with you, because once I start running, it's gone. So all it's going to do really is despawn and respawn constantly, as if I was playing the game normally. But there we go. Quite funny. It's actually quite a comical way to move for me. I think it's quite funny. Slapping about on the floor. Which works, I guess, because it's a fish. Right, we're going to move on. I want to see these guys get into a battle now. Okay, so let's look at Unova Stunfisk get into a battle now with Greedent. Yep, there's our Greedent. Unova Stunfisk. And it is, of course, it's a Star Shiny because you can't catch Unova Stunfisk within Sword and Shield as far as I know. So I had to hatch this guy. I do really like the stars. I'm more of a Square fan, but the stars still look very good. As far as the guy looks in battle, it's really hard to really make out how Stunfisk looks in battle because it's flat. And so with the light glaring off of it as well, although we know what colour it is, that's a good angle there. But otherwise, the angles aren't really great for this Pokemon, and you can't really enjoy it as much as you want to. But I still like the colours, I just wish I could see them better. Right, let's give Galarian a chance to shine as well now. So, here we go, Greedent looks ready. Okay, and here we have Galarian Stunfisk. Bit of a shame that at the start that you can't really see it because of the writing and it's so low down. We got the square shot on this one. I had to hunt this one. It was a great, great hunt, and I really enjoyed finding it. Now, I like the squares. It works quite well because of the sort of this diamondy sharp edges, and I think they go well with the Galarian being like a sharp kind of Pokemon as well. What I like mostly about this Galarian Stunfisk is that it actually sits up. So we get a much better look at it now when it's in battle, as opposed to being flat like the Galarian, like the Unova Stunfisk, sorry. And so now you can really see your Pokemon and enjoy it. And the best thing about this one for me is, if you saw it earlier, I might see it again in a sec, is the back as well. The back of Galarian Stunfisk, just get a little bit of it there. looks like a scary face, and I think this is quite a cool concept if we look at Pokemon as being wild animals, and it's like a defense mechanism. I think that works quite well, along with Galarian Stunfisk being incredibly vicious anyway. But you know, from the back there, you wouldn't want to attack it if you was a predator. And it reminds me of, like, there's a caterpillar that has the same sort of feel as well, or moths and butterflies do the same kind of thing as well. So I really like that, and I almost wish it was actually facing the back anyway, just in general, because it looks really cool at that. Right, but yeah, that was really good. We're going to jump out now. And there you have it. We've seen both of our Stunfisk now, Unova and Galarian, the brand new one. I want to know what you guys think of each one. For me, it's a no-brainer. I've got to be honest. I really like the Unova much more than Galarian. However, I like Galarian's stance a lot because it sits up and you can really get a good look at it with the cool stuff at the back of it as well. But please do tell me. If you like the video, definitely give me a like. And if you're still here, you might as well subscribe as well. And guys, thank you very much, and I will catch you on the next video.